Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, family? Welcome back to another Real Talk. I pray y'all are doing well on this blessed day as we give the Most High all the honor, the glory, and definitely all praise and worship. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for this blessed day. Project 2025. Shout out to baby brother JT as he hit me up, wanted me to kind of expound on this and what's my thoughts on this Project 2025. You know, first thing I think about when I heard this, see this, is once again agenda. Y'all remember years ago when I did that video, Agenda 21? For those that's familiar with that, when I look at Project 2025, I see a plan. Years and years we've been talking about one world government, one world religion. We compare it with the book of Revelation. And what you see is power, once again, and control. See, if you look at everything Trump been doing and the things that's coming out of his mouth also, like he said a while back, if he don't get in office again, there will be a bloodbath. So you got to realize you got to have the right people in place at the right time to carry on the agenda. Now, when you think about from religion on down, everything is being controlled and have been controlled for a long time. As I stated in the video the other day, about all these the Trump that he's going through with the how do I say it? You can let a felon run for president, but a felon can't vote in most cases. Changing laws. Project 2025 also reminds me of Daniel chapter 7, I want to say around verse 25, about the Antichrist. The Antichrist come to change times and laws. Think about it. Who's in these high positions? If you can sit up here and say it's okay for a kindergarten to pick their own gender, y'all know what time we living in. See, how else can Trump win the election? Once again, I'm going to keep saying what I've been saying for years. Franklin D. Roosevelt said presidents are not elected, they are selected. They keep it in the bloodline. They told us this years ago. They already know who's going to win. So whether you talk about Democrat or Republican, they all working for the same. The forerunners of the Antichrist have been running for a while. I just don't know how many people have really woke up to see this. Like me and my wife was just talking about this. They want to make abortion legal again. From whether you're talking about abortion, like I say, to religion, to climate change, the weather, it's all a part of this agenda. That's why you see so much going on with the weather. They're going to continue to change policies, baby brother JT. So what you're really looking at with this project, let's just break it down in the most simplest way. What you're really looking at with this project 2025 is remaking the federal government. Simple as that. How Trump always been talking about we gotta make America great again, right? We gotta reshape the federal government. Wow. I'm gonna let that one sink in. We gotta rescue the country. That's an agenda. But yet it's still, instead of taking care of your own, you go send how much money, how many millions to other people. It's all messed up. But they can do whatever they want to do, and there's nothing they're gonna do is gonna change the word of the Most High. This system is doomed. This is my little 2 cents on this. It's doomed. This is why you see so much argument now about, you've been seeing this while the votes are never counted right. I mean, we got to recount. It never mattered. It never mattered. And what you really see with this brother JT, baby brother JT, is they playing around with people's livelihood, man. This is why you see videos of like, are black people really scared of Project 2025? How are we supposed to act? What are we gonna do? See, one thing I've been saying on here for the last over 10 years is that the media will always promote fear and lies. I've been saying this over 10 years ago. If you realize who controls, who owns the media, then you can put on in front of the people whatever you want them to see. And the average will fall for everything they see on the news. Not this brother right here. See, I'm more in tune with the gospel. The Bible already foretold all these things that we are living in right now. The Bible is alive. But more people are in tune with this system than the Most High system. The government been showing you since biblical times what the government is going to do. That's why I say Christ was a threat to the government. Christ went against the government. Christ stepped on all their agendas. Christ stepped on every 2025 plan that came out. He stepped on the Sadducees. He stepped on the Pharisees. My kingdom is not of this world. He was steady giving people hope, and they didn't like that. The government. The more the government gives you, the more the government will control. Ask most churches. Somebody catch that later. See, when it's an agenda, and look at how they trying to ban for the word abortion. Told you. Said this years ago. What you think going to continue to happen with the hard workers who are working for low pay already? Everything going up but the wages. Or why you keep seeing most of these robots taking over most of the jobs now? It's all a part of the agenda. I was just seeing where it was, when you talk about food stamps, I will say the food card in so many ways. 40 million people, and in 21.6 million of the homes, they are relying on food stamps, food card. Think about it. Every month they rely on that. What's going to happen if they go away? See, this started before Trump. Even though you may read what Trump endorsed, what you look about, what, 22 million on this? I say it's more than that. 22 million in funding endorsed by D. Trump. What you see is pride, power, Oh, of course, money, the love of it. We got to figure out how to make America great again. Like I've been saying on here for years. Great for who? Was America great for everybody? Or what is your definition of great? You start talking about these forefathers, or you start talking about the murder, the lies, the innocent bloodshed. Great for who? Equal for who? I'm not trying to sound, like I'm hating on nobody or nothing, but I'm just being real. Great for who? That's why the other day I talked about propaganda. You ever read about woke propaganda? What's going to happen with the public schools that you already see going on? That's why I talked about the other day how they pushing the Bible back in school. What Bible though? Which Bible? What are you really teaching? Because there's also a Queen James Bible out. Oh, y'all talking about that one? So you better study to show yourself approving. You better pray at home. Can't nobody stop you from praying. Pray in the spirit. This is nothing but another agenda, another plan to remake the federal government, to keep changing up so many policies to dictate your lifestyle. That's what I see with this, baby brother JT. You got to ask yourself, how strong is your faith? Are you going to let Project 2025 override your faith? That's why it's getting very hard and harder and harder and harder. If you're trying to buy a house, if you ain't trying to buy a house, if you rent, look at the rent now. Look at foreclosure now. Look at everything now. The Bible showed us this. After a while, you're going to be told what doctor to go to. You already know what time it is. I did a video over 10 years ago about this stuff, 12 years ago about this stuff. 2 weeks ago, we talked about World War III. We talked about religion once again. Pastors, we talked about how most pastors are scared now, not all pastors, but how most pastors let the government dictate everything, even in the church building, because the majority of your churches, not all, but the majority of them are operating 501c3 government. So whatever the government comes out with, they're gonna stick to it. But this brother right here, you ask me, am I afraid or scared or of what this 2025 Project 2025 is all about? No. They're gonna keep coming out with stuff. This is just my little 2 cents on this. It's just once again another plan, another agenda. Y'all know I'm woke. I'm woke on this stuff. That's why I'm always on guard. I'm watching, but I'm mostly gonna continue to show you what the words say. But at times you will see me do videos like this just to prove and talk about how the Bible is so real. Because the Bible shows us all these agendas. And you hear people keep saying, man, I think the one world order is on its way. Just simply put it like this. It's been here long time. Put it like this: the forerunners of the Antichrist. The forerunners. As I'm gonna tie this in biblically as I close. Remember, Satan has a kingdom. Remember that. Satan has a kingdom. Satan has a throne. Go back to the book of Revelation. Satan is going to continue to be relentless. Now, the just, y'all already know where I was going with that. And the just shall live by faith.